I hope Mike's picking me up. There's no one watching right now, but the video will be up afterward. So hi everybody, it's me, Broken Terrain, and I'm bringing you a fun craft today. Once again, we're hitting up the dollar store. 'Tis the season for incredibly cheap LED lights. Red, green, blue, white, all kinds of different colors. And I'm going to show you how to utilize these in an incredible way. Awesome. First, you're going to take mini glue sticks, and with a knife, you're just, oop. It's a pain in the butt. I haven't found an easier way to do it. Please, in the comments below, if you've got an easier way to take off all these rounded sides here on these glue sticks, please share it with everybody, because this is the one sticking point with this craft. The one thing that takes forever is texturing these hot glue sticks. Let's see. You get a good look. Come on, lights. And take all the rounded off. And this is going to rough them up a little bit. Let me try and finish this one up. Be careful, don't cut yourself, of course. You see that? I'm hoping you see that. Anyway, you want to just keep going all the way around the whole glue stick and get the round bits all chopped off. And then when you do the whole stick, and I'm not going to do the whole stick, I've designed this, I'm planning on doing this video like a cooking show, where it's like follow this step, put it in the oven, and oh hey, look at that, I've already got one done. So you texture the whole stick, and come on, can you see that? I hope you can see that. And then you're going to cut it in half. All right. You'll need, the LEDs have 10 LEDs on them, so you're going to need to do 5 sticks and then cut them in half. And then once you've cut them in half, you're going to trim a side, angle it like that, and then turn it and angle the other 2 sides. All right, you see that? I hope you can see that. Man, it's not looking good on my camera, so hopefully it's coming out better on video. And it looks like basically we've got like a raw crystal, right? Okay. So then you're going to take your LEDs, did I lose focus? Sorry about that. This is new to me here. This is how I'm working around not having a computer for just a little bit of time. We will get back to standard videos soon, I hope. But I did want to keep the content rolling. So I know everybody needs their crafting. So now that you get your LEDs unwrapped there, and you've got your carved crystal, right, from the hot glue, go ahead and get your nice hot glue gun here and push it in the end. There we go. Get it nice and deep there, as far as we can is best. And then with your LED, just jam it in. Just jam it in. The farther the better. The farther the better. Right? Excellent. Again, like my cooking show analogy here, I've already got a set done. These are green lights. Right? And you can see that hot glue stick brings that light almost like a bulb. Awesome. I love it. Now here's the hard part. There's only 10 lights per string, so you're thinking 5 hot glue sticks. I can do that, no problem. Well, what we want to do is make it look like this. And this is going to require a whole bunch of hot glue sticks all textured up. So you're just going to texture, remove that rounded edge. And then you're going to cut smaller pieces. Right? Small pieces, nice big angle. Okay? And then I recommend doing this while the lights are lit up, because you're going to want to position that piece so that it's at the edge of the light and it brings that light over. We're going to take our hot glue gun. Don't worry if it's too much. Wipe it a little bit off. And then we're just going to see where that LED is and push that in. Go ahead and wipe some of that excess glue off. Not a problem. And you can see, let me turn the light away a little bit. There we go. You can see that light really pushes through that hot glue crystal. Boy, that looks good. Bring the lights back. Bring the lights back. Excellent. And we're going to just keep going. I recommend doing at least 4 and then sometimes 5, because you want some variation in your crystals. All right. It's another. Let's do another. And this one will be a 4, so I'm going to do one more. There we go. Pull the excess glue out, no problem. This one's 4. You can see here this one's a 5. I've done 5. Do random sizes, random shapes. Let's get these lights turned away so you can see how awesome they look. Glowing crystals. Heck yes. Now you got to do the whole light string here. I've got a lot of them done. Not all of them. And then you're going to, let's get the lights back in here. Whoop. You're going to take your XPS foam, take your battery pack and the switch. Just kind of sketch it out with a pencil or pen. Of course, don't forget to do a little area so you can slip your finger in there to switch the switch on and off. You're going to cut this out, countersink this in here, and then we're going to build up layers of foam. And then, like a cooking show, I've got one done. Kinda. It's not painted, but it's close. It's getting there. You can see I've countersunk my my battery pack in there, and then these guys here, I've bundled them up and hot glued them in, and then I've put XPS foam around, and then you see this white foam here. I finally found a use for my modeling foam mousse. Ha! I couldn't figure out what in the world I was using this stuff for, and now I finally did. It's a bit like a foamy clay. You can find it in the cosplay material. And basically, when you get these down into some of that XPS foam, you can squish this in the cracks, hide all those crevices. You can actually hit it with a modeling tool and get it looking really nice. And then once you do that, the usual stuff, tin foil, all the XPS foam aluminum foil it, I'm sorry. So you get a nice texture. Lay down some white PVA glue and hit it with a flock. I've got two different types of craft sand, a finer craft sand and a coarser craft sand. And then just the other day at the dollar store, I found these great little stones. I've added those for texture as well. Then you're just gonna hit it with your base coat, half matte Mod Podge, half black acrylic paint, and then paint them up a lot like however you've done your cave tiles, whatever kind of color you've got for your cave stuff. My cave stuff has kind of a tan and a brick red with a gray going over it, and so that's how I'll paint this up. But let's take a look at it without the lights shining. Man, you can see that's a little over exaggerated there, but it looks fantastic. I'm really happy with these. I don't know if resin would work better or not. I can tell you that resin is a pain to work with, but if you're comfortable with using a material like that, maybe you've got some crystal molds and you can just poke the ends of the LEDs in there. I'm thinking that acrylic would probably glow better, but I think these dollar store lights with a package hot glue, for me, it's very cheap. It's not that messy. It is, however, just a lot of work. It's a lot of work to texture all the glue sticks and then to cut down all the little side crystal formations. It takes some time, but I think it really looks good. I got to get the paint down on it, but man, let me turn the light away again. You can see it really glows well. And then because the dollar store lights come in different colors, I've got a blue, I've got a green, and I have a red around here somewhere. I'm actually going to utilize the colored crystals for the encounter. So you've got your blue crystals, maybe you've got your green here and your red over here, and your big bad guy, your caster, zips from crystal to crystal, and maybe they absorb a different effect when they get over to say they come over to the blue crystal and they suck some of that blue energy up, and now maybe they can only be hurt by the heroes who have also got some blue energy on their weapons. So now the bad guy comes over here, absorbs the green or the blue, and he's invincible to everything until the heroes come over and hold their weapons against the crystals, or casters get by near the crystal formations and they start pulling some of that arcane power from the different colors. Maybe just an interesting way to spice up a boss fight or battle. On top of it could just be really cool scatter. Maybe your characters are going to the Underdark and you want to light up the chamber or the areas they're in. I think these have not only a great potential just for looking cool on the table, but I think you could also really incorporate them into some fun boss mechanics and things like that. Anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. Thank you for joining, and if you're going to watch this later, thank you for watching. As always, smash that like button if you liked what I did. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe, it helps immensely. And take a look at my Subscribestar and maybe my Teespring shop. Those are great ways to get yourself a little something and to help me and the channel continue to grow. Thank you so much. This has been a fun test. In the comments, did you like it? Did you like this live version? Did it work out okay? Is there something I can do to improve? This is my first go. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.